Hey guys, how you doing? So what we're gonna do is give a little run for its money to this little Sog FastHawk. I've been having fun with it over the weekend, and it's a fun little toy. I really like it. Really like how it feels in the hand, how small and compact it is. You know, you put it behind your belt, on your belt, and you don't even know it's there. Handle is a little uncomfortable. Still don't get used to it. Without the gloves, it's kind of like rough, and I don't know. I mean, it's a big difference compared to like a regular plain old wood handle from like the Sog Hawks, you know, Sog Tomahawk. I mean, cold steel Tomahawks. So it is durable. I've been throwing it. Throws a little differently than the cold steel Hawks because of the length, but the overall compactness and the design I really like. I do prefer, I think, the cold steel Hawks, the design with the head being, you know, hollow and the hand going through. I think it is more rugged, but this is still a good design. Even when I was splitting, the wood always clears the handle, so it doesn't hit that plastic, it doesn't, you know, destroy it. And it is a good for how small it is, and you know, how light. It still has good chopping performance, and even with the small little head, you know, there's that pine. Let's see the thicker stuff. Really nice. Also, nice thing about this, that even though being a spike hawk type of thing, I'm not worried about that spike on the end, because it's just a little less scary than, for example, that cold steel spike hawk. See, it chops through stuff nice. Let's see how it will do. If you imagine this is a, you know, tree sticking out of the ground, and you want to get through it. Not that bad. Definitely not as functional and good as you know, bigger size knife of about this weight, because that knife would swing through stuff like this at one swipe without any problem. But the nice thing about this is also that splitting capability. You know, this splits fairly nice, and especially with some techniques that you adapt. You know, we have good twisting power in this, prying power in these hawks, as you see. Splits pretty nice. Let's see if I can split this. I don't know about this. This is kind of big, but let's see. Let's give it a try. See? Pretty good. Definitely good splitter for how small it is, and also how thin that head is. It definitely gets the job done, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. Let's see some chopping. I can use this piece, for example. Has good bite. I wish the head was maybe a little wider, you know, maybe half an inch wider. It would be really nice. You would get nice real estate there to work with. That wasn't me chopping through, that was just, it had the notch on the other side, so it just broke, so don't think it's that good. But check it out, like it takes nice big bites out of that wood. This is softer maple, which is pretty much, it's dry or semi-dry, doesn't really matter. Let's see some of the harder wood. how can it cope with a little harder wood. Like this oak. This is the same oak. I've been doing some other tests this weekend. As you see here. Let's see. Go here. Not bad for a little tool. This is very hard wood, and it works fine. What else I have here? Let's see how comfortable it is for like little whittling and stuff like that. The edge is actually not that bad. I'm gonna double check it how it feels actually on the end. I had it nice hair shaving sharp before the weekend, but I did use it plenty already. So you can definitely do some feather sticks with this. It's not that comfortable actually. I feel how much I have to, you know, have that grip tight to have it controllable. Definitely far from comfortable as knife. But as a chopping tool, little chopping tool, and very small splitting tool, it's actually nice. I like it. Let me show you some of this gnarly 2x3 and see on that. See that? That's pretty sweet. Very nice thing about it is that prying capability of the hawk. That's the beauty of it. See, in a couple seconds I have nice bunch of pieces of split pine, which is pretty sweet. Also, I guess that spike would be a really nice splitter too. Yep. That spike digs in fairly nice, and it's not even sharpened. Only thing is, for some reason I have a big grudge with the grip. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't. I have to really squeeze onto it to hold it. If you are bare hand, these little notches, pretty uncomfortable. But I guess it could be sanded, maybe somewhat shaped into something a little different. Maybe just little grooves, kind of like a finger grooves. Because these just cutouts, just the small little grooves with almost squared off edges, are not that great. But I think it's very usable small little tool. It's pretty light. It's not very light, the big knife. I have this one here as an example. Big knife like this part, and that which is 10-inch blade, overall great performer. It is lighter actually than the Hawk, I think, or about the same. I think it is lighter. I think, if I remember right, the FastHawk is about 20 ounces. Not sure, don't dwell on that, but and this is 16 now. So it is heavy as a tool compared to the bigger knife, but it doesn't feel like that. But if you would put it on the scale, it is. So I like it. Definitely recommend it. The sheet is very simple. Nylon sheet, but actually, even for how simple it is, it's not that bad. Clip it in. One thing is, when you put it this way, you almost always tend to touch those rivets, or whatever you would call it, these clips, with your edge. But once it's in, it holds fairly well. And the best thing is, I actually saw the Sog is coming out with the kind of like a plastic injection molded sheets for their hawks, for the FastHawk, and for the bigger one too, which look really good, and they were pretty good priced, about $30, $35, which is not bad for a complex sheet like for a hawk. So I don't know how good they are, but they really look sweet on the picture. So hopefully somebody will get it soon and let us know. I would probably even consider it, because I do want to keep this one in my collection. It is a nice, good looking tool and a good working tool, and it's not expensive. So if you ask me, I recommend it. If you would want to know if I would pick cold steel or this, kind of hard choice, because cold steel is one of those, like, it's a tool that you don't really care about, $20 hawk that can take a beating, but at the same time it's not as cool as this. Cool looking, I should say. It's not as small, it's not as compact, but I think as for work, cold steel would be better. For more of like you know, like keep it in the car tool or keep it in your backpack tool, this might be a little better, because it's more concealable, more compact, lighter, and it looks cool. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.